Hello, and thanks for joining me in this episode of hypingtech podcast. Today, I'm going to be covering the immersive Star Wars hotel is shutting down. Yes, it is. Imperial Leather finally ends a massive debate. You know what Imperial Leather is? If not, hold on, I'm going to speak more about that. We've got some tech updates, which are going to be the Meta Quest 3 Pixel tablet hands-on review experience from an article I've seen. And you should get the last gen iPhone. You don't need to get the newest iPhone. We're going to tell you why today, as well as a TikTok challenge which exposes Hyundai. What's that all about? And there's a new watch, Apple Watch Series 8. So let's have a look at this first one, which is very intriguing to me. Why is this causing a problem? So Disney's pricey, immersive Star Wars hotel is shutting down at $12,000 per person per night. Galactic Star Cruiser wasn't exactly a bargain. Okay. However, what's the reason there? Less than 19 months ago, after opening, they closed the doors. Fans who were willing to splurge now have until the end of September to try the 2-night experience. So this is like a bit of a push. Because it's shutting down, they're hoping to get more sales out of it. Disney couldn't explain the reasons for closing down Star Wars, but the writing has been on the wall for a while. Last year, reports suggested that the hotel was struggling with falling demand and was seeing occupancy rates as little as 25% in March. It emerged that Disney was cutting back bookings. Okay, so to summarize, what's the situation here? If you're looking to book an immersive experience, Star Wars hotel is shutting down. If you got $1,200 per night spare change in your pocket, you can book before September. So check it out. Because once it's gone, people. I'm not sponsored by them. Just interesting article I saw today. Check that bad boy out. So this is the situation. What do you think? Next up, Imperial Leather. This is like the soap. Finally ends debate as to why there's a stuck-on label on its bars of soaps. If you're not familiar with this is like a UK brand, which they do soap. So washing soap for your hands and body, I'm assuming. And they got stickers on there, which say their logo. So let's have a look at why. Okay, so it's always left with a little bit of soap, and then you get that little brand intriguing. What we got? Was there a reason here? Going to be towards the end. Okay, they explained besides the brand identity, the sticker on top is for long-lasting bar and preventing mushiness. Ooh, okay. When the soap is used, the sticker will make and keep the top surface where the sticker is on concave. After use, the soap is supposed to be upside down. The concave surface will help water run out from the bar and minimize the touching surface of the soap tray rather than sticking the slippery soap. Oh my days. Oh my god. Did you know that? That is intriguing. I can't believe I did not know this. If you use Imperial Leather soap, do you know why they've got a sticker on the front of it? It's actually a scientific reason behind it. So you're meant to put it facing down with the sticker facing the soap tray, which means there's less contact area with the soap tray. That is next level. I can't believe I didn't know that. So that means that it's not going to get as mushy quickly. You've been doing it wrong all your life, mate. Sort it out. Oh my days. How has this been allowed to happen? But yeah, I think this is when social media comes into its own, because you see why things are done the way they're done. Okay, now let's look at some tech stuff, shall we? Meta Quest 3, what to expect in 2023. Meta next headset should be a lot less expensive than Apple's, and it's arriving this year. Could it have an edge? Scott Stein on CNET article. Okay, I'm not too keen with all of these. It's like a massive old school. Remember those periscope things used to have? It's like that. It is also the best. Here's what we expect. Okay, somewhere around $400. Mixed reality, but maybe not eye tracking. Okay. This is a whole new kettle of fish, isn't it? Simpler design. Have we got a summary? It could work with Meta's new Quest Pro controllers. Okay. Games should be a major focus once again. Spark away with mixed apps. Okay, so at this point, this isn't far away. The Quest 3 looks like it will be the best Meta VR headset and could be one of the best options for its price when it arrives. Anyone looking for the headset right now should hold off. Okay, that's what they say. Always hold off for the latest one. Should you? I don't know. What do you think? Are you a bit of a fiend on these metaverse situations? This is becoming a thing now. These headsets, there's loads coming out. Amazon's got one, and Meta have got their version, and apparently there's a new one coming out. So Quest 3 is coming out, but is it as good as? I don't know. What do you think? Do you guys use these? It doesn't track your eyes, so what's the point of it? You're gonna be playing a game and you can't really it won't. What? What? That's all I'm saying. What? Meta Quest 3? What is this shenanigans? Not bad, not bad. Pixel tablet hands-on. So is a Pixel tablet any good? Google's family Android device dock included. Okay. Is that like a major concern? Google's got a tablet again. The Pixel tablet originally teased last year. It's finally arriving in June after detailed $499. Give me the lowdown. Is it good? Okay, Google's in and out. Okay. Actually, you know what? The speaker dock is also okay. 500, no keyboard. Yeah. So we're looking at Surface kind of arena, isn't it? Ooh, look at that. Some Fiending Maximus going on there. What? Fantasy, but the Fold 7.6 potential comes at $1,700. The Pixel tablet, meanwhile, is $499. Okay, but comparing something to something expensive doesn't make it more justifiable. $500 still for a tablet. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Is that something that needs to happen in your life? Do you need to have a laptop, a mobile phone with a big screen, a fold mobile phone, and then a desktop computer, and then a smart TV, and an Android tablet, and a tablet on your fridge, and a tablet in your mirror? There's got to be a cutoff point. What do you think? Who am I? What do I know? Okay, so, this one's interesting. So I took my own advice and bought a last gen iPhone. I regret nothing. Sometimes the best new phone for you is the one that launched a year and a half ago. Okay, so let's see the answer. Yeah, okay, so what are we saying? Let me give in. It fits beautifully into the outer pocket of my mom and the playground chic belt bag. What? Okay. So that's the question. It always comes down to not which is the best phone, but which is the best phone for me. I like that. This is the article on The Verge. That's the question I spend most of my days trying to help people answer. It's fun to declare winners and losers, but when it comes to something as personal as your phone, picking the right one to live with is always a little more complex than that. Okay, 100%. That's a nice article. So I've seen this article on The Verge. Just to summarize what they're saying here. They tried an older gen iPhone and they said, you know what, rather than buy a new one, buy a slightly older one. And it all depends on who you are and what you're using it for. However, you don't need to have the latest, greatest. They basically did an article explaining that you can save a bit of money. You still get quite a lot from last gen's iPhone. It's not that old, considering what we used to use back in the day. Nokia 702, mate. Look at this. Compare. There we go. So that's your situation there. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. You bought a last gen phone. It's okay. I allow it. Ooh, Hyundai. There's another one on Hyundai will pay 200 million after a TikTok challenge exposed a huge security flaw. Most of the money from the settlement will go toward compensating theft victims. Okay, so the brands have already released dealership into them. Okay, the Kia challenge emerged in mid-2022 after Kia boys posted TikTok videos showing how they used USB cables to hotwire many Hyundai and Kia cars without anti-theft. Immobilizes thefts of these surged long after this. Oh my days. And resulting in 14 crashes and 8 deaths were linked to the viral clips. What? Oh my, okay. This is where it's a whole new era, mate. You got a USB cable, whack it in your car, take it for a cruise. Oh my. Absolute days. Hyundai TikTok challenge exposed. Hyundai TikTok challenge exposed Hyundai for what they are. But they did a nice car. Have you seen that other article I did about the Crabtree? That was a nice one. Yeah. Hyundai. Okay, so TikTok exposed a huge security flaw. That might be a nice little potent. Okay, so the new Apple Watch. What's the situation there then? So we're saying the Apple Watch Series 8 drops to $329 on Amazon. Okay, are you a bit of an Apple Watch fiend? If you missed the chance to purchase Apple Watch $329 earlier this year, Amazon is once again selling the This is a bit of an advert. I don't need to show you this. But yeah, if you're thinking about it, have a look at it. It's a bit of a price drop. But anyway, bringing it to what I'm interested in here. Harry Potter fans argue over what Dudley really says in the famous scene after seeing subtitles. What does he say? Okay, so you need to let me know. What does he actually say? Harry Potter fans argue over what Dudley says after the subtitles. So, okay, what are we saying? Oh, is this the one where he's... okay. One particular inconsiderate moment comes just before viewers are properly introduced to Harry for the first time. Okay, he jumps. This is a stair jump thing. The question is, what does he shout? In case his heavy footsteps and literally jumping didn't do the job. Walking, he also calls out to his relative to make sure he's ready to head off to the zoo. Okay, wake up, cousin. It's Potter. Ain't no way Dudley called him cousin. Cousin would imply Dudley claims him as a family member. Ooh, okay. So have you heard about this? What time you fill me in? I'm trying to recall. That's a while ago, the first episode. Harry Potter fans arguing. But yeah, that was a quick little update on today's episode of hypingtech. A little bit of extra articles in there. Hopefully this brings you up to speed in this week's episode. Thank you for making this episode, and I'll see you in the next one right here.